It may seem like a simple solution, but I've seen recent success with it, so try it out. Now for the last tip, and I have saved the last tip for those loyal viewers who got to the end. Hey everyone, welcome back to Modern Mindset. Do you find that you have issues waking up in the morning? I'm Mr. Perfect, so I don't struggle with it. Just kidding, but I did adopt a few tips that have helped me to get up early in the morning without much of a fuss. If you're someone who struggles to get up in the morning or wants to become more of a morning person, this video is for you. Let's start with an obvious one. Get to bed earlier. If you're waking up in the morning still feeling tired, it's likely one of two causes. Either you're not getting enough sleep, or you're not getting quality sleep. So for the first issue, getting to bed earlier gives you more sleep, so that solves one problem. Luckily for you, there are solutions for the second problem as well. There are a few easy ways you can improve the quality of your sleep. One is making sure your house is cool enough or you're comfortable enough in bed where you're not tossing and turning because you're too hot. Another one is making your room as dark as possible to make sure you don't have any stagnant light that's keeping you up at night. And there are plenty of other small little things that you can do to improve your sleep, and I'm not going to go into all of them just for time's sake of this video, but I will include a link to a Mayo Clinic article that talks about different aspects in the links down below, and you can always reference that to see a few other ones. They have some pretty useful ones that I also included in my daily schedule, so check that out whenever you have a chance. But make sure to finish the video first, because I have some good tips coming up. On to the next tip, which can be slight contradiction to the first one based off your personal situation, but adding a little natural light to your process in the morning can actually make you feel a lot better when you wake up. It's actually pretty simple. Basically, before you go to sleep, open your curtains or your blinds so that natural light can slowly seep into the room and offer you a softer approach to waking up. I like the idea of this approach, but maybe it doesn't work with your schedule. Maybe you're waking up before sunrise. They have these sunrise alarms that you can get on Amazon for relatively cheap that offer you the same benefits. If a sunrise isn't for you, you can still stick to the generic iPhone alarm just like me. My first improvement to the generic phone approach is move your phone away from your bedside. It's very easy to keep snoozing your alarm when your alarm's at arm's length. By moving your alarm from your bedside, this forces you to physically get out of bed in order to turn off the alarm in the morning. And once you're out of bed, that's one step closer towards your goal of being up. Kind of funny, right? You know, walk over to the phone. You know, I'm funny sometimes. Another nifty tip that I've adopted recently is that if your body has kind of naturally adapted to this old default iPhone ringer, and your body's kind of gotten the selective hearing part where you just never wake up to the alarm, changing the ringtone can actually help and give a lot of benefits. It may seem like a simple solution, but I've seen recent success with it, so try it out. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure you feed me and the YouTube algorithm by softly hitting that like button and subscribing so you don't miss any future content. Now for the last tip, and I have saved the last tip for those loyal viewers who got to the end, and that is to make sure you have a reason to get up. And that may seem a little silly, but hear me out. Go onto your phone or onto a sheet of paper and simply write out your morning schedule and assign a time to each task. And that does include when your alarm goes off, because by doing this, you're forcing yourself to get up and get moving. When you just set a generic alarm and allow yourself to keep snoozing it or playing on your phone, you're kind of creating fragmented sleeping, which makes you feel more tired when you wake up. And you're also just corrupting the idea of what your bed should be for, which is for sleep. By having the schedule defined on paper, you can get as much optimal sleep as possible and also become a little more productive in the process. If you're someone who struggles to get up in the morning, try to adopt one or more of these and see if it improves it. Waking up feeling groggy can ruin anyone's day, and that's not a way to keep living daily life. But another way you can also improve daily life is making sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss my beautiful face next to my posted video. But with that said, see you next time on Modern Mindset.